Well, when I came to Bletchley Park, I was 19 years old. My name was Jean Valentine. I stupidly changed it when I got married. I should have hung on to the Valentine because Rooke, with a bird with an E on the end, is not the prettiest name you ever heard. However, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. They told me I'd be told when I got there. I later discovered that the reason I was sent here was because on the initial forms that you fill in, it said interests, hobbies, and I'd put cryptic crosswords. And of course, they'd been told to look for people who did things like that. So I ended up, and I was trained here. And after a bit, I went to work at an outstation called Adstock, which was very near here. And then sometimes coming back to work in Bletchley, sometimes to Adstock. Until one day they said to me, right, well, you're going overseas now. And I thought, I don't want to do that. I mean, you know, there were U-boats out there. I'd never been on a big ship. I'd been on a rowing boat on the local pond, but I'd never been on a ship. I thought, oh dear. But I thought, never mind. I'm underage. Daddy's got to give us permission. He won't. I go home on leave. Dad, they want me to go overseas. And he said, fine, wherever they need you to go, you go. I said, but you've got to give me permission. You've got it. If they want you to go overseas, that's what you do. I'm an only child and I'm 19 years old. He's sending me out on these U-boats. Even when I worked here, if people said, what are you doing? I said, can't tell you. Fine. They never asked again. My mother said to me, what are you doing now? I said, Mum, I can't tell you. She said, that's fine. And people didn't. It was a different background altogether. There was no curiosity. If you were told, no, you mustn't speak, no, you didn't speak. I didn't, not ever. Well, I was a bombe operator here. And then when I went abroad to Colombo, in Ceylon as it was, Sri Lanka, I was helping to break Japanese meteorological code, but not with a machine. We had a lot of books. I don't know where they came from, but I don't think we got them legally. And if you could start breaking into the messages, even just get a couple or three groups, that would tell you where to start looking in the books for the answer. And we learned to do that quite early on. And so I did that for 15 months. We didn't speak about it until it became public knowledge. And then, well, I think the heat had gone out of it. People weren't so interested in finding out. No? Well, I think from my point of view, it was nice to feel that you were really not wasting your time, that you were doing something that was of some vital importance. And of course, when people hear you've been here, then they became interested. And I think it was a way of making contact with people. I don't consider it was a waste of time. I enjoyed it.